vẫn còn đang, mẹ vẫn thấy con đang.
Hello.
Hello, Bill.
Hello, Tran.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm fine. But last week I have a health problem, but now I'm have a recover, well, good recover. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good.
it's so I'm so excited for your training today.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I look forward to presenting it.
Yeah,
So you feel better now?
yeah, I'm feel better.
Okay. Hello, Miss Lee.
Hey, hello. Good evening from Vietnam. How are you, Bill?
Oh, good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. What time is this in your place?
It's now 10:22.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're about 3 hours ahead of you.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Yeah. Ah, just I'm just sharing my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, already.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. Are you at the cafe now, Tuen?
Sorry, you say again.
Are you at the cafe today?
Um, sorry. Um, sorry, you say again because I have just my setup, my phone and my laptop.
Oh, okay. Are you at the cafe today?
Cafe? What's mean? What does it mean?
One cafe.
Uống cà phê? No, I'm stay home.
Ah, okay.
I stay at home. Yeah. It has rain already.
Ah, I see. I see. Okay. Hello, Mr. Hip.
Hi, Bills. Hi, Bill.
Hello. How are you?
Actually, I even cannot know how to evaluate you later, Gil, because it's my first time to be the training evaluator.
Oh, okay. I think just use the generic evaluation form. It's not tied to any pathways or projects. So just evaluate how you think is best.
Okay, so I want to I want to judge you as what I do as the general evaluator, like how you conduct it, and also the atmosphere, and also your outcome that you bring to us thanks to this event, thanks
Sure.
to this training.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So it's not about only the detail or your public speaking skills. As normal evaluator, I would send you some feedback about
Of course.
all the things that you
Yeah.
do.
No problem. It is a limited because I only have 15 minutes for the training, so
Mm.
it's very
I mean,
compressed.
15 minutes. 15 minutes is not enough. We all know
No.
that.
Yeah. So we try our best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
But still, yep, evaluate as you see fit. That's fine.
Yeah, of course. Like you want to bring something that big and also informative for someone, so it's not enough for 50 minutes. We have to spend more, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's I think it's enough.
I mean, if you have time, I will invite some other clubs for you to train all of them, and especially you have a big environment to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice, but it's just finding time is really hard. That's my only problem.
Yeah. So how about your day?
Just been busy. How about yourself? Is it still
Actually,
holiday in up in
I'm
Hanoi?
just I'm just what?
Is it still holiday up in Hanoi?
No, we added it in the 2nd of September.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching films and also cartoons during the day, and also have some stuff to do in the afternoon, like check, like revise my handout materials, and also things related to my schoolwork.
Of course, yeah. Oh, so you're asking that question. Normally, they take the picture in the middle of the meeting when everybody is still here.
It
Yeah.
depends on when we have when we have enough people, right?
Yeah, so normally halfway through the meeting, like
Actually,
when we finish
But
Actually,
one.
maybe
we have
in the
some-
topic master is okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Bill.
let me check.
Yeah, just depends on the
But maybe SAA can have to take a picture, right? It means that David, right?
yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Actually, we like I said in the previous meeting as the general evaluator, if you remember, we have some kind we call survey, like like something you have to do to fill into the transition time. Like if you invite someone to vote and ready to vote, you should utilize that time to require everybody smiles and take a picture, like something like that.
No, it means that who can help me to take the photos for everyone?
Oh, just
I'm
take
not
a screenshot. Just
Yeah, take a screenshot. We have Madam President here. She can take part in and also take control everything.
yeah, of
okay,
course.
because
Yeah.
because I feel that I'm not good at taking photos, and I'm not sure if I can have enough.
It's always
Yeah, I can take
screenshot.
enough people. Okay.
And also it's after meeting, I think is Miss Quỳnh Anh will spend about so sorry. After the table topic session, we have about 5 minutes to the announcement of the new term. Mm, I myself and Quỳnh Anh also introduced to you how to renew the fee, especially we have some people who live in foreign countries like Bills, how to, yes, for everyone today, but it's far more important for you like Bill and also Miss Nguyệt who living abroad. Abroad from Vietnam.
Yeah,
Abroad from
yeah,
Vietnam.
of course. No, what I meant for everyone today is this posted to download. I posted it
Anyway,
in the messenger, but just for everybody today.
Anyway, it's 7:30, so shall we start now?
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome all of you to join the meeting of Sea Level today. So our meeting today is very special because we already enjoyed the special holidays of Vietnam, and before we start the meeting, can I ask you a question? Have you received 1,000 100,000 Vietnam dong from the government? If yes, you can chat in the chat box. No? Not yet? Okay, so how many people already received 100,000 Vietnam dong from the government? Not okay, not okay. And this is the special holiday for Vietnam to celebrate a very special day. And the government, this is the first time the government in Vietnam already gave the citizens 100,000 Vietnam dong to celebrate this event, this special event. So, and the meeting today have the topic what if, okay? And we'll talk more about maybe our history, what if, okay? And before we start the meeting today, I would like to invite our president to join the meeting today. Toastmaster Hương Ly, okay, our president today. So welcome you to the stage.
Thank you. So once again, good evening, Sea Level family and all dear guests. I'm truly delighted to see all of you tonight. And as president of Sea Level Advanced Toastmaster Club, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to our family. Now, I have a question for you. What if you wake up tomorrow and you have one superpower? What could it be? What if you wake up tomorrow and you have one superpower? You choose. What could it be? Can you type your answer in the chat board? For example, you can fly, or you can reading someone's mind, or you can win something. You have some superpowers, right? Can you type in the chat board? I'm very curious about what superpower you wish you have in your life. For example, someone I can read some people's mind. I'm just kidding. So what is your favorite superpower? Can you share with us in the chat box, please? I'm waiting for the answer. Miss Tia, Miss Thảo Nhiên, Miss Nani. Oh, anti-aging. Wow. Okay. It's it's cool. Oh my God, Bill. It's really sweet. Thank you, Bill. So sweet. Oh, have bag of door. You are very creative, Tuyền. Yes, with the bag of Doraemon, we have like a lot of secret too to do everything. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Tuyền. You're so creative. Right. So what about Thảo Nhiên or Toastmaster Nga, Toastmaster Trúc, Toastmaster Hương Đỗ, or David? Let's share. Oh, Superman. Cool. My younger brother loves Superman so much. Okay. Wow. A language lover, Toastmaster Hương Đỗ. Mind reading. Okay. Wow. Okay. Mind reading like me. Thank you, Miss Thảo Nhiên. Cool. All right. Funny. So funny. So I think it's also the magic of tonight's theme. What if? It's simple, but I believe it opens the door to the imagination and endless possibility. What if we can ask this question and a lot of answers can come up in our mind. So at Sea Level, we love asking what if because every question pushes us to think differently and creatively. So tonight I invite you not just to listen, but to imagine power of what if. Who knows, by the end of the meeting today, you might live with a new idea, a new goal, or even a new version of yourself. So once again, welcome to C-Level Advanced Toastmaster Club, the very first Advanced Toastmaster in Vietnam. We are a community of passionate speakers and leaders who come together to challenge ourselves, support each other, and grow. Our mission is bring you to the top level of public speaking, leadership, and personal development. Here's every meeting is designed to help you climb higher towards the very best version of yourself. So let's begin our exciting journey of what if. Back to you, TLD.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Hương Lee, for the welcome opening speech today. Okay, and I will summarize all information for the meeting for today. Today we have many parts for the meeting, and the first part is the training section with the host is Toastmaster Bill Tran, and the part 2 is table topic sessions, and it is hosted by Toastmaster Thảo Nhiên. And part 3, we have prepared speech with 2 speakers, is Toastmaster Tuyền Nguyễn and Felix. And the part 4 is the evaluation with Toastmaster Thiết Nguyễn and Golden. And the part 5, we have evaluation for training sessions and general evaluation. And the final part, of course, we have announcement for the awards. Okay, and I would like to invite some special positions to take the roles to have our meeting to go smoothly today. And I would like to invite our timer, Toastmaster Nga Nguyễn. Okay, Toastmaster Nga Nguyễn, welcome you to go to the stage.
Good evening, everyone, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Today I will serve as a timer. My role is to chart the time, each speeches and each session, and to keep track of filler words and repeated words. During the meeting, I will raise my hand and change my background so you can be aware during the meeting. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, our timer. And I would like to introduce one more important person. This is GE. It means that General Evaluator, and this is taken by Toastmaster Hương Lee. Hương Lee, can you share about your role? So can you open the microphone?
It seems like our president is outside for a bit. Ali, he or she here?
Yeah, I'm here, waiting for to be called. All right. So can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can hear you.
Okay. So everyone, what if tonight's meeting was a movie? We have a lot of actors like you, all speaker, the trainer, the key role holder. You are the actor in the meeting. You have the audience like you, as the guest, as some of the other. You are the audience, a listener, and of course we also have the reviewer, the one who giving some feedback of the show. That is the role of me as general evaluator. I will look at the whole picture, the big picture, like how smooth everything flow and how we can make the next episode of C-Level even better. So let's waiting for my report at the end of the meeting. So thank you, and back to TOD.
Okay, thank you for your introduction. Okay, and we move to the first part of the sessions for today. And I would like to invite Toastmaster Bill Tran for the training session and welcome you to go to the stage. Toastmaster Bill Tran.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster. And good evening, everybody. And welcome to my workshop. And thank you for having me. So what I'm going to do now is I will start by sharing my screen. Just give me a moment. And just let me know if you see the screen.
Yes.
Great. Awesome. So welcome to my second part of my beginners debating workshop. And so today what I'm going to do is we'll have a quick introduction. We'll recap the last workshop, which is a recap of the debating basics. And then I'll discuss about basic rebuttal techniques, logical fallacies, and then we'll have the fun part, which is the debating exercise. So please type 1 in the chat box if you're ready for this workshop. Awesome. 2 people. Yeah. Great. Wonderful. So how many of you have ever found yourself in a heated argument over a subject that you feel passionately about? That's the essence of debating. So can anybody here tell me what you think debating is? Post your answers in the chat or even get off the microphone. Anybody? Anybody have a thought of what debating actually is? No? Okay. So debating is a structured argument where teams present opposing cases on a particular topic. And unlike a normal argument, debating has clear roles, time limits, and evaluation criteria. So the question is, why do we debate? The core reason of why we debate is to persuade. The ability to persuade is a critical skill that you will need in life. Debating sharpens your critical thinking and response skills. It improves the ability to structure arguments logically, and it builds confidence in handling challenging questions. And it helps you enhance your listening skills and the ability to respond to opposing viewpoints. But most of all, debating is fun. So let's discuss very briefly on debating roles. So from our last workshop, the first speaker defines the debate. The first speaker also introduces the speakers and discusses the role of each speaker, and they'll present about 2 to 3 points in their argument. The second speaker is what you might call the main attacker of the team, and their role is to refute the opposition and to present 2 to 3 argument points in addition to the first speaker. And the third speaker refutes the argument of the opposition, and it summarizes the main argument points of the team. It's important to note that the third speaker does not introduce any new arguments. They are there really to emphasize and summarize the argument points of their team members. So there are many different types of debating structures around the world. So for the purposes of this workshop, we'll talk about a 3-on-3 debate in which they argue their points without any interruption. So it's a very basic debate structure. And also in our last workshop, we discussed about the importance of definition in a debate. To my mind, the definition is the most crucial aspect of a debate. And why is that? Well, the definition sets up your team's argument. It provides that framework for your evaluation and your argument. And a good definition should be in the spirit of the debate. So let's explore what is an example of a good definition of a debate. So an example of a good definition, so let's just say you have a motion and the motion is that smoking should be banned. So the definition could be that we define smoking as the act of inhaling and exhaling tobacco products such as cigarettes. To ban smoking means to make tobacco products illegal. We will argue that the government should ban smoking in the interests of public health. So why is this a good definition? Well, first of all, it's clear and specific. Secondly, the definition is fair and debatable. And 3, It is within the spirit and the logic of the debate topic. Next, we're going to talk about rebuttal. Now, I've run a few debate workshops now, and I realize that one of the weaknesses of a lot of speakers is the weakness in rebuttal. In my experience in debating competitions, a lot of debates are won and lost on the strength of your rebuttal. Quite often, if you make an excellent rebuttal, people quite often forget the point and realize that your rebuttal was really effective in damaging the opponent's argument. So what is a rebuttal? A rebuttal is responding to the opponent's argument to disprove or to counter it. So let's discuss what type of rebuttals that you will conduct in terms of debating. So let's just say, for example, you might have a topic that says that cats are better than dogs. So the first rebuttal that you'll conduct will be an error of fact or a misinterpretation. So one example could be that cats are not pets. The second type of rebuttal is the irrelevancy. So the opponent's argument might be irrelevant to the topic, such as dogs are better pets because cats kill mice and mice are cute. So that's irrelevant to the topic. The third part is that the opposing argument is illogical, and that is it makes no logical sense in the topic. And for example, cats are better pets because some dogs are brown. That's a completely illogical point. The fourth one is the opposing argument is correct, but it involves unacceptable implications, and that is we should ban all dogs to reduce the risk of biting attacks. And that comes back to the previous point, which was it was a bit illogical. And the last one is the opponent's argument is correct, but has very little weight. And that is, it's a very weak argument. So for instance, cats are better than dogs because dogs bite. So what's an effective rebuttal? An effective rebuttal is where you rebut the primary strategy and the structure of the opponent's argument. You shouldn't concentrate on just talking about their talking points. You don't just say, this person said this person said that, this person said that, this person said that. You should rebut the entire structure and the argument points of the opposition. So, which leads me to my next point. Don't concentrate on rebutting each point by point, and dedicate about a third of your argument to rebuttals. Some cardinal rules about rebuttal is you do not speak directly to your opposition when you're rebutting. You don't say, now you said this, you said that. Don't say that. You need to talk about your opposition in the third person. The point of a rebuttal is to explain to the audience. So it is for the audience's benefit. So you never speak to your opposition members. And the most important rule is you never, ever attack the other opposition person, or what we call an ad hominem attack. If you do conduct an ad hominem attack, in most debates, that will be an immediate disqualification. So now we're going to move on to the fun part of this workshop, which is logical fallacies. Yes, because bullshit baffles brains. I want you to think about a magician. What is the role of a magician? So a magician is there to create tricks of illusion and illusions of impossible feats like floating in the air or pulling a rabbit out of the hat. And magicians use things such as sleight of hand, misdirection, props, and psychology to trick and fool the audience. Likewise, logical fallacies use the same tricks to convince the audience to believe in dubious or weak claims. So earlier I posted a worksheet on logical fallacies. I don't know if you had the chance to download that, but what I'll do is I'll post that again. Just give me a moment. I will upload the logical fallacies poster again. And I highly recommend that you download it, print it, post it on the wall. The logical fallacies poster is just one of the best free gifts I've ever received. So, and I give this gift to all of you. So you're going to encounter numerous misleading and false advertising throughout your life. And if there's just one thing I want you to take from this workshop is to understand and spot logical fallacies. So logical fallacies are flaws in logical reasoning. Strong arguments do not need logical fallacies. And weak arguments use logical fallacies to trick and fool the intended audience. Spotting and calling out logical fallacies in your opponent's argument is a really powerful tool in debating. And if you're not particularly an ethical person, you can use logical fallacies in your debate to advocate a weak argument. So we're going to now explore some of the logical fallacies that you will probably encounter in real life and in debating. So the first common logical fallacies that you'll encounter is what we call the slippery slope. And that is arguing that one small step will inevitably lead to an extreme outcome. So an example of that is, if we allow same-sex couples to marry, soon enough people will be allowed to marry children and animals. That's a slippery slope argument. The next common fallacy, logical fallacy you'll encounter is what we call the ad hominem. And that is attacking the person instead of attacking the argument. Now, we probably see that a lot on social media. It's probably something that happens all too often, sadly. And a good example of that is, you can't trust Susan's argument on climate change. She doesn't even have a science degree. The next one you'll encounter is what we call black and white. That is presenting that there are only two options when there are actually many more. For example, you are either with us or you're with the side of the enemy. And the other most common logical fallacy you'll encounter is what we call appeal to authority. And that is claiming something is true just because an authority figure says so without further evidence. For example, I will not take this vaccine because a famous podcaster says it doesn't work. So let's do a couple of exercises on identifying the logical fallacy. And yes, I can see Golden has said, yep, it is fun to play dirty indeed. Okay, everybody, let's have a look at the first logical fallacy. If children are allowed to play video games, they will grow up to become drug-addicted, brain-dead zombies. Anybody? Which logical fallacy is that? Happy for you to get off your microphone or type it in the chat box.
Slippery slope.
I would say
Slippery slope.
Encourage everyone to chat in the text, okay? Everyone try to answer.
Yep. Excellent. Yes, it is. It's a slippery slope argument. Okay, the next one is, Miss Queen Anne says we shouldn't trust mRNA vaccines because of a skeptical scientist she heard interviewed on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Well, Miss Queen always right.
That's also correct. Excellent. Yep. Everyone's on board today. Appeal to authority. Correct. The next one. Twinkie argues that recycling is good for the environment, but Miss Lee is pretty, and pretty women are untrustworthy.
What the? Oh my gosh. This is hard. What is that, Golden? What is that
Appeal
word?
to Miss... Correct. Ad hominem. So it is an attack on the person. Now, for those of you who have the worksheet, I'm going to give you this one for a bonus point, and feel free to get off the microphone and answer this one. No true Vietnamese person can dislike pho.
What kind of
white.
Black or white?
No, it is none of the options I've presented today.
It's genetic.
No,
What is
that
that
could
pose?
be. So it is called no true Scotsman. So that is no true person can do this. Okay, so I'm running out of time. So what we've covered today is the basics of debating. We've covered rebuttal techniques and we've covered logical fallacies. So I want everybody now to get off your microphone and please repeat after me. Thou shalt not commit logical fallacies. Everybody.
Thou shalt not
Thou
commit
not
Commit
fallacy.
logical
Thou shalt not
fallacies.
commit logical fallacies.
Yep. Excellent. So now you are all wonderful skeptical thinkers. Thank you very much. And we've hit exactly the 15-minute mark. Thank you so much, everybody. So now we're going to move on to our next part, which is the debate itself. I've given about, we have about 15 minutes for this, I believe. And each speaker should speak for about 2 to 3 minutes. And our debate topic is, in keeping with the theme tonight, if a time machine were invented, we should use it to correct the mistakes of the past. Now, is there anybody who would like to volunteer for tonight's debate? Exercise debate.
So we will need how many people, Bill?
I know we need to keep it under 15 minutes. So it's up to, we can have 2 speakers or 3 speakers on each team. If we keep it to about 2 minutes or 2 to 3 minutes, it should be able to keep within that 15-minute time limit.
Okay. So this is a chance for you to practice debate in a fun way, everyone. And no need to scare of doing it wrong because we will help you. So please, we welcome the volunteer from our crowd today who doesn't have a role. For example, we have Toastmaster Ming, our old member who just joined again today. Toastmaster Holin, and also our guest Jackson. He has been with us quite a while. And also Hương Đỗ, Miss Hương Đỗ, our guest today. And we welcome everyone to join, and Miss Ngọc Mỹ as well. So maybe I can invite some people from our crowd. Toastmaster Nhật Minh, right? You will join. Toastmaster Holland, are you ready?
Okay, I'm good.
Yes, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Nhật Minh, we have Holland, and Toastmaster Jackson. Are you ready to join? Would you like to join in this fun debate?
Okay.
Okay, I
Yep.
see we have 3 men. So now let's call for 3 ladies. Toastmaster Ngọc Mỹ ơi, I see that you react on the screen, and I'm not sure if you can join. Would you like to join in this debate?
But I haven't like follow the rules.
Well,
of the- so
it's okay. Bill, we will have the picture of the flow of the debate again, and we have the
Yes,
topic.
absolutely. I can share that screen again. Just give me a
Yeah.
moment.
Yes, okay. And Toastmaster Hoa, Toastmaster Hoa, would you like to join? Okay, and one more lady, please. We have our new guest, Miss Hương, if you would like to join, or Nancy. Hi, Miss Nancy.
Hello, hi, I'm Nancy. I'm sorry, I'm just to get off the flight. I'm not yet in my mind yet. I think I would love to listen only.
Okay, okay. So let's have one more lady from our crowd. So how about Toastmaster Maggie? Your time to join. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have 2 teams now, Bill. The boys
Oh,
and the
that's
girls.
excellent.
Boys and
So
girls.
I have posted in the chat there. If you, the only problem is if I share the screen, it might block the other viewers. So I've just posted in the chat there, and I've also posted the topic in the chat.
Okay.
Great. Okay. Should we just spare a minute to try to prepare, or we can get started?
Okay, I think that we will break everyone into 2 breakout rooms, and the teams will have 3 minutes to decide on their main arguments and also the flow.
Okay, great.
Okay, so now I will create 2 room. With the first room, we will have Toastmaster Holland, Toastmaster Jackson, and Toastmaster Nhật Minh. And for room 2, we have Miss Ngọc Mỹ, and we also have Miss Hoa and also Toastmaster Maggie. Okay.
Okay. Oh, now who will be affirmative and who is negative?
Now you decide for or let the ladies choose.
Okay, ladies, would you like to be affirmative or negative?
Negative.
Negative. Okay.
Negative. Okay.
Can we use the terms opposite team? I wouldn't use the term negative to call the counteract side view.
Well,
I feel triggered when I heard the term negative so many times.
It's just very standard term for a debate competition. There's always an affirmative and a negative, but that's okay. We can call it the opposition.
Does
Okay.
that mean that
Okay.
my team will debate, or we shouldn't use it to correct?
That is correct. So you are against the topic,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Okay, so I have opened 2 rooms and welcome everyone to join. Maybe Bill, you want to jump into the rooms as well?
Yeah.
Yes, and for our main guests in the room, we will entertain you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, and for Bill, I will give you the co-host. Can you jump into the room? Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great.
I think I'm
Okay.
not in the room. Hello.
You're not? Oh,
Yeah.
why? It's just a moment. I already invite you there. Maggie, you should be in the room because I already sent the invitation. Why?
Yes, I was there and then I was out.
No.
Huh?
Yeah. I will accidentally leave the breakout room. So how to enter it again?
Can you click on the breakout room in the bottom and then join
Okay.
again?
Okay.
Maggie, you can see that in the bottom of the scroll, there's the breakout room option.
No, I don't see it.
Oh, well.
Oh, okay. Maybe I see it now. Let's see.
Okay. All right, so let's leave some time for our debaters to be in the room and discuss a very fun topic about a time machine. And in the meantime, maybe we can have some time to meet with our guests today. I can see that we have Toastmaster Nancy, who just opened, and Miss Hương Đỗ. If you can open your mic and talk with us, that would be great. Hello, Nancy.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Yes,
Um,
yeah, beautiful ladies. Why don't you open your camera and interact with us, right? Yeah.
This is the first time choice, so I just want to listen carefully. Everything is happening to understand. Yeah.
Okay.
So next time I will try to join the debate, the challenge. Okay, sorry, good night.
Yes. Okay. And I know that Toastmaster Hương is not yet a Toastmaster. This is the first time that she joined. But what about you, Nancy?
But to be honest, in real life, I don't like debating anything at all.
Yeah.
So even at workplace as well. So when I had any conflict with my colleagues, I just try to I just go with the flow though. So that's quite a new thing for me, new thing for challenging as well.
Yes. Yeah, personally, I don't like debate too because I feel like it's too harsh, you know. I see that people who like crush another team and just have, if you are loud and you have good speaking, then you can win in a debate. But in real life, we try to have something like kind of like a negotiation in which we have win-win for both sides. Yeah, but
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
good
but
one.
yeah, but isn't so debate is like a fun practice because it helps you to really think because it's like a sport. Nah. So we are not like trying to destroy another team, but I understand that it's about understanding, about reasoning, and also like Bill just introduced, it has a role in every member, and you develop your critical thinking when you are in a debate. So yeah, it's like a fun sport to do.
Yeah, that's a good way to think of it. Thank you.
Yes, and I think that today's topic is pretty interesting because Bill introduced about the logical fallacies, which are the things that we often mistake that we often make when we make a reasoning. Like for example, we will often credit that someone who is at authority saying something, so that is the truth. Like Taylor Swift, right? If Taylor Swift say that there's no global warming, I will say, yeah, I trust you. Yeah, it's just like that.
Actually, I think for some
Mm,
guests today, I need to make some clarification because
mm,
Bill, this is not the first time Bill do the training session about debate. So this is the second time, so it's continuously conduct thanks to the previous one. So if you cannot attend the previous one, you may not understand how debate can work and also enhance your ability of critical thinking, especially how to think more sharply and also how to distinguish between the right and the wrong and avoid bluffing for the further ado. So the true meaning of debate is not to win, it's go to how to we solve and also get the resolution for one problem. Like everything that we bring to the debate, we call it motion, and every motion that we have to solve it. Like we don't have the winning or the losing team. We have the best solution for one problem. So that's the true meaning of debate. This
mm,
is the art of persuade to
mm,
choose the best solution for one problem.
mm. Yeah. So it's actually like one of many things that we are trying to do in C level. We always have like around 30 minutes of training in whatever skills like debate or even evaluation in public speaking. And after that, we will have our normal meeting with table topics and the usual flow of Toastmaster meeting. So you shall see, yeah, debate training or anything that in training is only one part of the meeting. And I see that our friends will be coming back to the room in shortly. Our trainer, Bill, is here. So I will give the mic back to Bill and for our debate sessions.
Sorry. So, the affirmative team will start first, right?
Correct. Yes. So the first, yep. Okay. So welcome to our debate tonight, which is if a time machine were invented, we should use it to correct the mistakes of the past. So now I will welcome the first speaker of the opposition. Is that Nyatmin?
Sorry, because my team haven't decided everything yet. So can we have like 2 more minutes?
Oh, it's okay. Just
Okay.
try to
Yeah.
say.
Because we haven't decided who is, like we already decide who is the third, the second, and third person. But for the idea, we haven't choose and finalize it together. So can
Yeah.
we
So
have the
just
breakout room?
think of this like a table topic. So you just come up, make a presentation, and just speak. And obviously, because we're very short of time.
Okay, so Anjek, you can go first.
Okay. Hello, hello everyone. My team have three handsome guys here. So today, I am the third. I am the first. The second, Mr. Holding, and the third is Nhập Minh. So if we have the time machine for past, what are we trying to do and what do you want to do? So with me, I think if the path for future, because if you don't have uh, do if the path the the action not doing anything not how to say, sorry, but with me the past we cannot change, we only accept and moving on for the future. So Nhật Minh, continue.
Okay, so you're okay, cool. All right, thank you very much for that. So just remember, you as the affirmative team, you are arguing for the topic. So you have to, whether you like it or not, in debating competitions, you have to debate what you've been allocated. So you have to be affirmative. And secondly, make sure when you're the first speaker that you define the topic. So that's okay. It was a great first effort. So thank you very much for that. So the next speaker will be the first speaker of the negative team, who will provide a rebuttal and to provide their argument. So I now welcome the first speaker of the negative team. I'm not sure who has. Who's
Hello.
that? Maggie.
Hello, it's
Okay.
me. Yes, it's me, Maggie here. Hello, everyone. And now I will represent our team to debate. Okay, so let's go first by the definition. Well, a time machine is a hypothetical machine that helps people to travel back to the past. And it makes me imagine machine like in Doraemon, comic books, or in the movie Back to the Future. And it's definitely one of the human widest dream ever. And next, I will define correct the mistakes. So when I think of the mistakes, these are the things that are widely considered wrong or harmful to human, maybe to the majority of the public, like wars and conflicts, something, but it can be something personal too, like argument or, a mistake that you did at work, something like that. So here, my first argument is that we shouldn't go back to the past to change our mistakes. The first thing is that mistakes is very subjective. I mean, as humans, sometimes we think mistakes are mistakes at that moment, but after a while, when we reflect and we think back, we will realize that mistakes are actually successes or luck in disguise. It helps us to open another road, another journey, another path, lead to something wonderful. So I think we are not sure what mistakes is, and we as humans make mistakes all the time. That's why it makes no sense to travel back to the past to correct something that you are not sure will lead you to somewhere else. And the second point is that mistakes are what make us human, make us grow and learn new things. For example, if we never fight in a war, maybe we never really truly value the present the peaceful life we have today. So mistakes make us who we are. And our last point is that in the movie that I watched, if you correct one mistake, it will lead to like a chain of events that completely destroy the world. It's like some faults in the time and space continuum that really can destroy the world. So I think it's the biggest mistake that we will ever make if we try to fix other mistakes. So that's everything. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, Maggie. That was an excellent debut there. It was really good. So you made three really good points. So that's really good. Just keep it to the rules of three. That's a really good way of memorizing. You made it very clear. You made you made a definition to the topic, which was very good. So it's a very good first effort. You did some rebuttal. That's excellent. So yeah, excellent first effort, and well done. So now I will introduce the second speaker of the affirmative team. Is that Holland?
Yes, that's me.
Great. I can hear you now, Holland.
Awesome. I completely agree with the previous speaker telling that going into the past and change something that will lead to something else that we didn't know. That's what we call a butterfly effect. A butterfly effect is when a butterfly flap its wings from one side of the earth and create a catastrophic event from the other side. That's true. At the same time, if we go back to the definition of what is a mistake, we can understand that a mistake is personal as well. It can be something social. What we are trying to fix here when we go to the past is the social mistake that happened, that we, as the butterfly effect stated, that doing something can cause catastrophic things, but with the right flap of wings, we can have something even bigger and greater that can happen. And this is one thing that can push us to go back to the past to prevent some catastrophic events, some wing flaps that put us in some bad situation that everybody can consider bad today. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Holland. So it was very, very clearly spoken. Very good point to make. I do encourage you as a challenge, if you were to debate again, just to work on the rebuttal first. So you should start on rebuttal, then your main point, and then a conclusion. So, yep, it was a very good first effort. And as the main attacker, that was a very good point that you made. So, excellent point. Well done. So now I will introduce the second speaker of the negative team.
Okay, it's my turn. So I agree with you that it's really important that we can prevent something that will cause the bigger consequence for the world in the future. But the world is so big, and we have tons of peoples, billions of peoples living. So how can we control every single person decision? And when we decide to come to the world, is how we need to accept what is going with our life. And as the Thich Nhat Hanh, one of the big, really famous monk in Vietnam, we should live for the present. When we live for the present is how we accept everything for now. Don't think about the future. Don't think about the past. We think about the now. What can we do the best to be the better version of ourselves so that we can move on and be grateful for the day. So that's why if we had the time machine, we would not support for the idea that go back to the past, because it will cause the conflict with the idea of living for the present. So we come to the world to have a happy life, to enjoy the moment. So be who you are at the moment and enjoy the best version of you are right now. So that's our point of rebuttal. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. I will recommend as a challenge, but excellent first effort. But I do recommend that you try to start off your debate by looking at your opponent's argument and rebutting that argument before you go into your main points. But otherwise, it was an excellent effort and excellent points that you made. So very well done. I will now introduce the third speaker of the affirmative team. Yep, Min.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you for the previous person that already shared your idea. I really love the idea about live for the present, and also your concern about how we can control the use of the time machine to be used in our life. And for my idea, I still do recommend we can use the time machine to fix the problem in the past. But for the big problem that is affected for all of the world. So my idea is that we can have a board to control the use of time machine to fix something in the past. Like we, as a human, we already destroy a lot of forests, a lot of things like mineral, and also impact a lot to our environment. So we can use the time machine to like fix our problem in the past, to have the world, have the earth to be reinvented again, to make our world to be more green, and also to make the world to be our home, to be safe to all of the people. So that's the point. We can use the time machine by the board of a lot of countries in the world to decide which problem that can be used to fix in the past. And yeah, that's all from my team as an affirmative team, that we still encourage to use the time machine to fix the big problem, and that will be like aligned with all of the world, all of the countries in the world to do it, to use it in the right way. And before we use it, we need to do some kind of risk assessment to ensure that our use we use the time machine in the efficient way. And that's all from my team. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nhan Min, and great first effort. As a third speaker, you are just keep in mind that you are not there to present new points. What you should be doing as the third speaker is to summarize the points made by your first and second speaker. So I will now introduce the final speaker, the third speaker of the negative. Over to you.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, I really love the idea from the both team, but actually, the definition of the mistake might different from the period of time. So if we, as our team said, if we change the mistake at one time, it also can create the butterfly effect, a series of effect to other things. So maybe another things will meet the mistake at that time, and mistake also the nature of our development and bring us the lesson. So instead of try to excuse the mistake in the past, like build a forest that we already destroyed, we can move forward to plant the trees and try to make the forest again, and based on the old mistake that we stop destroying the forest in the future. And as a human, we are making mistakes, so just enjoy the moment and accept it and move on and try to avoid the mistake in the future.
Okay, thank you very much then, and great first effort. I see now that Toastmaster Nga has indicated that we have run out of time, but well done to both sides and great first effort to all of you. Very limited time, and can be quite a complicated topic, but well done, everybody. You've done exceptionally well. So I will now hand back the meeting to our Toastmaster. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much for your training sessions. It is very interesting. And in fact, that debating is a very interesting training session for us because it helps us to increase our critical thinking. And it also brings us many, many more ideas about a topic for us to understand more. And I love two speakers that gave the interesting idea. For example, we cannot mistakes helps to open another journey. Okay, it's a very interesting idea. And I hear the vote from Thích Nhất Hạnh is that we should live for present. Okay, very good idea. And I love the negative theme for this session very much. Okay, and the next part, we move to the table topic sessions. And before we move to the table topic sessions, so I would like all of you to open the camera and take a photos together. Okay, so can you open the camera and we can take a photos together?
Okay.
Okay, so the first photo is a freestyle. Okay, you can do anything that you want. Okay, so and I count. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait for me a few minutes.
Okay. I have the picture as well.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and the second photos, we will use the C letter. Okay, so can you, okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and now we move to the very interesting topic, sections. It is the table topic master. And I would like to invite Toastmaster Meiji. Okay, Meiji, welcome to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello. It's your favorite Toastmaster, Maggie, again. Okay. Greetings to all of our dearest and beloved Toastmasters and guests. So for my role today, I will become a table topic master, and I will be giving you a lot of impromptu questions. Well, personally, this is my favorite session because, as you can see, whenever we have to speak on the spot, we make mistakes a lot because our brain is just overwhelmed with ideas. So sometimes we cannot really align our mouth muscles to catch up with the speed
It
of
seems that your signal is not good.
hello. Is that my signal or her signal?
Oh, it's Toastmaster Chuk's signal. Yeah, not you.
Okay, maybe her signal is not stable.
It's okay. Toastmaster Maggie, please continue.
All right. So as I'm talking, just a couple of minutes ago, I was called by Gwenan to attend the debate, and I was like, oh my God, it was so bad. I could have done better. And I know that you guys were in my shoes before, right? Just like when your boss asks you something and you have all the ideas in your mind, but you just cannot structure your ideas, your words in a good way, and you mess things up. So today is a very good chance for you to grab your opportunity with me. Just grab it and answer one of my table topic questions so that you can train the way how to more be articulate in the future. Okay, so are you ready? I'm very excited. So just write ready, just type ready in the chat box and then we can begin. Ready. Are you ready? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Very good. So now let me share my screen.
Yeah. Sorry, Toastmaster Maggie. Before we go, please have the timer to introduce
yeah.
other.
Can I ask our timer of today to introduce the rule for my section, please?
Yes, I'm here. For table topic session, we will have each person with 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I will show you my green background when it's 1 minute and 30 seconds yellow background, and 2 minutes the red background. Then at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will quickly change my background by a side that we can stop. So back to you, table topic master.
Thank you very much. So you heard her. Okay, these are spontaneous questions. So your task is to answer the question right away. And I hope you do well. Now let me share my screen. Okay, so let's calm down a little bit and think of 2 powerful words today. What if? Okay, let it sink in for a moment. Wow, what if? I think that you and maybe you have spent countless sleepless nights letting your thoughts go wide, letting your mind wander freely. And at these moments, you may think questions like, what if my crush loved me back? Or what if I won the lottery tomorrow? Have you guys? Have you ever thought about that? Sure, I'm very sure that I have. So, in this section, we're gonna answer some silly questions like that, but I think there will be some more questions where you can just look back to yourself, discover who you are, and just reflect on the possibilities. So now let your imagination go free, okay, and just tap into our deepest level of creativity and answer these questions. So for the first person, I would like some volunteers.
Me.
Oh, you are the first one. Okay. This is just a small poem that I copy on the internet, but you guys can read it. It's basically just describes what I said.
Well,
Okay.
is it for me? I hope
No,
not.
it's not for you. No,
Oh,
it's not a
thank
question.
God.
Okay. Now you have 2 options. One answer related to the past and one related to the future. Which one do you want to choose?
Well, I'm always looking forward. Future, please.
Okay. Let our question unfold. What if you had the chance to live forever? What would you do now?
Wow, this is a great question. What if I had the chance to live forever? What will I do now? I think the first thing I would do is to go back to my parents' house and look for my diaries during high school. Back then, I was very dreamy, and at one time, I even drafted up a list of like a bucket list of things I want to achieve, and among those, there was this goal of becoming a Pulitzer Prize winner one time. I know now for sure that would be impossible for me, but if I had the chance to live forever, I think that would be possible. And I would spend like 10 years to master French, another 10 to master Latin, another 10 to master Japanese, another 10. I would have centuries to learn languages. So I think I would spend my first century after gaining immortality to master languages. I think about 10 languages for 1 century is not bad. I mean, I'm slow, but I'm not that stupid. 100 years would be enough. And then the next 100 years, I would be spending the next 100 year to just write histories, because I'm a perennial diary keeper. I've been keeping a diary for I think 20 years now, since secondary school. And so if I got to live forever, I think I would definitely become the go-to historian for everyone, right? So like the next 100 years, I would be writing about the 100 years that came before me. And I might win the Pulitzer Prize someday if I had the chance to live forever. Thank you very much. Back to you, Tabletop.
Thank you. Such a rich answer. And I know that you love languages, but when I hear the part about just keep learning language after language, I think about Edward Cullen, in the movie Twilight. Just jump from school to school. Okay, great answer. Thank you very much. And now, another person. Any guests or any Toastmasters want to join me? Okay. How about Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp?
I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Can you please
When I
choose
see
between
Toastmaster
Hassan?
Golden, my close friends in Toastmaster, I have to attempt. Anyway, I can choose the past or the future.
Yes.
I may choose the past because
Gordon
Golden
chose the
choose the
future.
future.
All right. Okay, rivalry.
Anyway, I have many stories to tell.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's choose the past. Here's your question. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not the 1, 2, and 3. Sorry. No, it's the second
Okay.
question. Okay. What if you could turn back time to meet a family member? Who would it be, and what would you tell them? It's supposed to be a deep question.
Okay. Okay, let me start my answers. For some information, I have my grandmother's, and she has suffered from lung cancer for about 2 months. We diagnosed, the doctor diagnosed she's suffered from lung cancer for 2 months ago, and I was not have a good relationship with her back then because I'm moving to have moved to the city for many years. Like, this is my 11 years when I go to the city and start my journey to achieve higher education and things like that. And actually, even when I was a kid, she's she does not love me too, because she may take into account or bring up some kind of her children who far elder than me, and also they was born very long times ago. But if I have the time machine to come back to that time, I would say that even though she doesn't love me, she's my grandmother, and I would send my heartfelt and also a tribute for me to her, especially when she is my father's mother, who upbring him and also pass me a lot of good thing, especially characteristic of willfulness, and also become a more patient and diligent people. The people who I am today is not the sequence of practicing, is the sequence of chance of of transmitting good things from my ancestors, and I love it so much, and I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And I know that it would be a very touching answer, and it's gonna resonate with a lot of people because all of us, I think, have a precious person, maybe deceased person that we missed in the past. So thank you so much, Dong Hip. Now back to the question. The third one. Maybe for this question, I will try my new technique to spice things up a little bit, and that is to spin the wheel. I have the wheel here. Okay, so are you guys ready? Let's spin it. Whose name appears? You have to answer the question, okay?
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Okay, she did.
Okay. The third question. Miss Tig, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. The past, please.
The past. Good choice. What if you could turn back time to undo one thing you have done? What would it be?
I still remember the first time I made my mother cry. And it was because I listened to the negative comment about my mother from my relatives. But because my mother mainly worked in the rice field, she didn't stay home a lot with me. So I mainly stay with my grandmother and my relatives. And then when they made negative comments about my mother, and I trust them. And and I blame my mother, and she just cried and she didn't say anything. And because she didn't say anything, and then I felt like it is the first time I was at 8 years old, and it is the first time I learned the lesson that when I listen to somebody, I never believe them, but immediately. But how to say, I will consider it in different way. I will search for the knowledge about it before I trust them. So if I could turn back to that time, I will not make my mother cry.
Okay, yes. I'm sorry for making you very emotional right now, but you know what? You were still very young at that age, and you are not the person that you are now. So, you know, you will have to grow. And yeah, thank you so much for your beautiful answer. And let's move on. And I hope that other questions maybe okay, more cheerful to you all. And next one, let's spin the wheel again, I think.
Toastmaster Maggie, Toastmaster Hoa is raising her hand. So
Oh,
your
really?
question could be for her. Yes.
Yes. Okay, Toastmaster Hoa, right?
Yes.
Am I right? Are you there?
Yes, I
Are you
am.
ready? Yes. Okay, now the next question. You want to choose past or future?
The future.
Okay. Now, what if you could live the life of someone else? What would it be? Like you can think of a celebrity that you admire.
Thank you so much for your question. Recently, I was so admired for Taylor Swift because she is going to get married with her lover. So if I can live the life of someone else, maybe I will think about her because she has everything that any successful lady can have. She has talent. She already control her time and now she work for her passion, that's singing. And she also find the right man for her marriage. So it could be right if my life has similar like her. So when I think about this life, and I still have a question that if I have the freedom of financial and my life is so peaceful like this, what should I do? So maybe I will spend time for my family and some volunteering things, like support other people, join more Toastmaster meeting for support and develop myself, and even give a hand for anyone who needs my support. So in the end, I believe that we are now working for our future because we want to become a better version of ourselves. So if we can achieve our goal, so at that time, don't forget to give back something for the society so that you can balance what you already take and give. Thank you so much.
Mm. Your final message is really impressive, to give back to the society. Yeah, that's a very wonderful mindset to have. Thank you so much, Miss Ting, Miss Hua, right? And now let's move on to our fifth question. And maybe I will ask some of you right away. How about one of our guests?
Toastmaster Nancy or Hương, maybe you want to try?
Yes, I will take the
Okay.
chance.
Okay, we have Miss
All right.
Hương.
Yes, I will choose. Miss Hoa have already choose the future. I choose the past.
Okay. What if you could meet your younger self? What advice would you give to her?
Yes. Mm. If I suddenly meet my younger version, the advice I would give to her that you would be better if you worked harder. Was not lazy as a student, as you were a student, in high school, and should try more in the past, because now I'm struggling to I'm still struggling to find a better version of myself in the future. So if I had a better background in the future, if I spend more effort in myself in studying and like building the best version of myself in the past, study hard, I think it's better now. So the first thing I would say to her is that you should be, try more and don't be lazy like that. What else? And love more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good advice.
I used to be afraid of love in very young age because I was so scared of into a relationship. I'm so scared of everything. So if I had a lot of experience in that, I think it would be better now. Yeah, I still think I would love to talk to her.
Very interesting. And for the lazy part, I think because you have come to the realization that you should work harder, I think that journey, that destination will come to you very soon. Yeah, and I love the quotes love more. Yeah, thank you so much, Ms. Hương. And now the final question. So this is one last chance for you. So please grab your chance to answer this question and practice your fast thinking skill. I may ask another gentleman for this one. So please, gentlemen. Holland, are you raising your hand? Yes, please.
All right.
Would it be a past or future question?
Let's go for the past.
Okay. So many people love the past today.
Yes.
Sorry, it's number 5 and 6. What if you could have been present at one historical moment? Which would you choose?
I was expecting the question to be personal, but hey. All right.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. If I had the privilege to go to the past and be at one historical moment, it will be the independence of my country from the oppression of colonizers. After more than 210 years of freedom, we tend to forget how we got to the point that we are right now, which is being free and being able to think by ourselves and not having someone to tell you what to do or push you around. The reason I choose this is to feel the pride, the joy, and also the celebration of the victory for the first time after thousands of years. And I would want to be there to be grateful with those people and also to say thank you. The future generation will look up to you and also to be as strong and also as brave as you were to not let those things happen again. Today, I would say we become so comfortable that we don't celebrate often what we have, the gift that was given to us. And I would encourage all of you and also the future generation to be mindful and also to be aware that we are here because of our past generation and the sacrifice they did for us. Thank you.
I know. A beautiful answer. And you know what? Our Vietnamese Independence Day, which is a couple of days ago, and I resonate with you a lot because, freedom, when we live in today's world, we often forget how expensive freedom used to be. And it's time to remind us all of that. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. It's the end of our table topic session. And thank you for all of the creative, brave, and inspiring speakers. I think this session is kind of a roller coaster in emotion. I hope you guys have fun and enjoy the rest of the meeting. Thank you so much. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Wow, thank you, Toastmaster Meiji, for an interesting questions. And I see that almost of people want to choose to the past. Maybe we have a lot of regrets in the past, okay? And when we come back, the old days, maybe it's always brings you a lot of memories for you to remember. And I'm very excited to hear the story from Toastmaster Thích Vũ. Thích Vũ. This is a heart-touching story with this message that she wouldn't want to make her mother cry, and maybe the mother is the person who loves you the most. So don't let your mother cry. Okay, and I also see some questions from Toastmaster who know that if she wants to come back to meet her younger self, she could ask that she love more. Okay, maybe nowadays we are busy a lot. Okay, and maybe we lack of love. Okay, so when we love more, maybe you will feel you have more interesting things in our life. Okay, and next part I want to invite a Tharma Toastmaster Nga Ninh to inform the timing report today, and welcome you to the stage.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Here is time report. For Toastmaster Golden Nguyễn, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Toastmaster Thuận Hiệp, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Toastmaster Thiết, 1 minute and 53 seconds. Toastmaster Hoa, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Toastmaster Hương Đỗ, 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And Toastmaster Hồ Linh, 1 minute and 45 seconds. For about a counter report, I noticed that Toastmaster Hương Đỗ use a lot of time, Toastmaster Hương Đỗ use a lot of filler words, so be careful with by using short pause instead. It will make your speech more effective, and most of our speakers today did a great job minimizing filler words and had a great performance, especially Toastmaster Thiết. Even though she was emotional, but I really love the Toastmaster Thiết story. So back to you, Toastmaster, today.
Thank you very much for your report, for a timer report today. And the next part, we move to the voting sessions. Okay, please vote your past table topic speaker for today. And I would like to invite David Tang. You have to send the link on the chat so that everyone can vote for the best speaker today of table topic session. So let's wait for a moment. Hello, David. Hello.
I think David just said he can't join.
Okay. So, if someone can help me to send the
form is shared. I'm here. The form is in the chat box.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Thank you.
The form is in the chat box. Please vote. 8 people now. 11 more. 10 more. Quick. We have 30 seconds to vote. Please type the word done once you have voted. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, David. We will wait for a few seconds.
All right. Sorry to interrupt, but meanwhile, while everyone is still voting, can I have the next session about the announcement? Toastmaster Trúc.
Yeah, okay. And during the time we are voting, so let's us to share some information about our meeting clubs today. And I would like to invite Toastmaster Nguyễn to share about the club membership fee. Okay, and welcome you to the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Trúc. This is like a harsh duty at 9 p.m. at night, right? Hi everyone, my name is Quỳnh Anh and I am the Vice President of Education and also acting on behalf of Vice President of Membership today. So you see, we have a very special meeting today with the theme What If? And when we say about what if, you often think about the past, right? Think about mistakes that we often do, think of what we could have done much better in the past so that our version right now could be much better. But actually, we just say what if, but we cannot really rewind the time and come back, because that is just the reality. And the only thing that you can change is right now. And right now you are changing because you choose to attend a public speaking meeting at night on a Saturday night, right? Where you could hang out with friends, but you choose to be here because you know that this environment will have something for you. It enables you to speak. It enables you to be creative. And from the time that you spend in the club today, making mistake, feeling sorry, and then the next day you become the better version of yourself. That is the whole thing about Toastmaster, really. To act right now so that you can become the much better version of yourself by tomorrow. And for Toastmaster, that is why we will have this special announcement for you, because as you know, we benefit from a program from Toastmaster with everything that you speak on, with all of the structure of the meeting that is from Toastmaster. Therefore, we have the responsibility to pay a certain fee, and we consider it as a fee for us to have this environment where people will organize the meeting, and also for the materials that we can learn and practice. And for my part right now, I would like to introduce to you about the Toastmaster fee, which is about next term. If you wish to continue the journey with Toastmaster and with C-level in general, this is just a small announcement for all of our friends here today. So this is the website of our Toastmaster, C-level Toastmaster. And you can see that in here, it will have the general information about our club, what we do. And as you can experience, we have a small training session usually. We will also have table topic, prepare speech, and also evaluation, which is coming up next. And for the term of Toastmaster, usually it will be a 6-month term. And for our term, it will end by the 30th of September, which means that if we wish that C-level continues and you have a place to continue the journey to practice public speaking everywhere you are, like whether you are in Malaysia like David, in Australia like Bill, in Ho Chi Minh City like me, or like in America like Toastmaster Mutual, we can be all connected through this shared platform and improve our public speaking together. And for the next term, we will have the term from the October, which will start from the 1st of October to the end of March. And the fee will be as follows. As you can see, it's $10 per month. That is the basic fee of Toastmaster. And for our club to run, like to have the Zoom and all of the materials and all the facilitation, we will have another extra $5 for the club, which means that the total of 6-month fee for this in C-level, it will be $65. Yeah. And multiply it by our exchange fee, then this is the amount that we will pay for the next term. It may seem that a bit high, but as we all here and benefit from the Toastmaster program, I know that you understand the meaning of the fee that you are paying. It's for the opportunity for us to learn. So I hope that you can consider and continue the journey with C-level and Toastmaster. So there are 2 ways that you can submit the fee. First is by scanning this QR code. It will be directed to Toastmaster Kim Tuyền, our treasurer, and we will pay the fee on your behalf. Or on the second method, you can try to pay by yourself, because as current member, you have the access to our Toastmaster website, and like here, like this is my Toastmaster website, and you can choose to click in here because it says that, yeah, it's time to renew your membership. It's the time for all of the Toastmaster. You can choose to click in the submit your due payment, and this you can pay by your own credit card if you don't want to send it through us. And in here, you will go through certain steps. Like in here, you choose C-level Advanced Toastmaster, or if you have several other clubs, you can choose it as well. And continue to choose whether you will pay for 1 term period, which is 6 months, or pay for 1 year period, which is all year. Like, so your membership will start from October this year to October next year. But 1 period is okay. and go to the checkout. And this checkout, it will require you the information about a Visa card and certain things about your Visa so that you can pay by yourself. But if you want it to be convenient, you can just send it to us and we will do everything for you. So that is it about my part. I will send you again the link about our website. And I really hope that you will continue the journey with Sea Level, and wherever you are, you can still continue to improve your public speaking and not saying like, what if, because you already do it right now. Thank you so much for your time, and get it back to Toastmaster Chúc.
Yeah, thank you for Toastmaster Quỳnh Anh for sharing the graphics for us. And please arrange to register to continue your journey. Maybe later you won't feel regret when you say what if, okay? And Toastmaster is the best way for you to practice and to build your confidence, and you can practice for your leaderships and also your public speaking. Okay, and we move to the next part because maybe all of you already wrote, right? Already wrote. Okay, so and we move to the interesting topic. The interesting part today is a prepared speech. Okay, prepared speeches, and today we have two speakers to talk. Okay, and the first speaker is Toastmaster Tuyên Nguyễn with the title Roots and Wings. And before she starts to speak, I would like to invite her evaluator, our Toastmaster Thiết Vũ. Okay, welcome you to the stage. Toastmaster Thiết Vũ.
It's my honor today to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Tuyền. She will be delivering the Level 1 Project 4 evaluation and feedback, the first speech. And the goal of the project is for the speaker to practice a speech in any topic and then receive the constructive feedback and then apply the constructive feedback to improve her speech in the second one. And with the title Root and Wing, let's see what Toastmaster Tuyền will bring to us today. Back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Okay, thank you, Evaluator 1, Toastmaster Thiết Vũ. And I would like to invite Toastmaster Tuyên Nguyễn. Toastmaster Tuyên Nguyễn with the title Roots and Wings. Roots and Wings. Toastmaster Tuyên Nguyễn.
Ring, ring, ring. Would you come back home and take your father to hospital? He has a high fever. That were a call from my mom last month. My father was sick. After a phone, I rushed home and I took my father to hospital. For a week, I left everything. No work, no study, no deadline. Just for my father and me. During the time, it felt like we were a children again. We just ate, slept, and walked together. We slowed down together. In those quiet moments, I watched my father sleep. I saw the wrinkle on his face. He's a silver hair and with a thin body. No word I can express my feeling. Because I love my father and I felt his sacrifice and hardship. Every time I'm with my father, childhood memory come back. When I was a little, he used to take me on a little his motorbike to sell fruit at the market. I remember the early mornings when were cold, but I feel warm and safe sitting behind him. On the way, we always passed a famous school. This is the best school in my village. And I remember I sat with my dad without thinking. Dad, one day I'll try my best to study there. And I love those rides from those mornings at the market. I met so many people. To me, selling wasn't just work. It taught me how to communicate and interact with people, and landed in me a love for business. My that dream of study a good school came true, and it guided me to the choices I make later for university and for the path I walk today. This memory is not is more about just a story. This is a part of what shaped me and remind me even the smallest dream can lead us to discover who we are meant to be. Like now, after I enter university, I started living far from my family. This was the first step to pursue my dream. Study study business and economic and build the careers in that way. That's the reason I treasure every week I can go home. In the past, I always brought my laptop when I go in home. But for last 2 years, I have stopped doing that because to me, family is not for that life. Family's home is your family. Every time I'm with my parents, my family, I try to be fully present. Now, I don't live close to my parents, but I'm trying to stand by them, especially when they need me most. In the end, I would say that family is good, dream give us the wind. So never forget the root, never stop chasing your dream, and never miss the chance to walk alongside the people you love most. What if someday your phone will ring? Maybe it's your phone from your mom your dad. They calling you. What the moment come? Will you pick up the phone? Thank you. Back to you, TMB.
Thank you very much for Speaker One for your sharing about the story with the message families, its roots and dreams gives us the wings. Okay, and we need to spend more time for the family. Maybe it's very emotional story. Okay, and I would like to invite Speaker Two, Toastmaster Felix Dang, with the title "What If We Choose the Band?" Okay, and before Speaker Two, Toastmaster Felix Dang talks about his topic. I would like to invite evaluator to Toastmaster Golden. Welcome you to the stage, Toastmaster Golden.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Today I am very pleased to be the evaluator for Toastmaster Felix. Toastmaster Felix is doing the speech today as part of his dynamic leadership pathway. Level 1, Project 3, Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. And I would say body language is very important, especially when you are good looking, which Toastmaster Felix Dang is, because it helps amplify your natural strength. And I'll focus my evaluation today on his body language, his vocal usage, and his intention or unintentional movement to see how it affects his speech. Now, please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Felix. What if we choose the pen? What if we chose the pen? Toastmaster Felix Dang.
Thank you, TOD and Golden Wing. This pen is education. In my hand, it can drive speech. But in the hand of a nation, it can drive the destiny of millions of people. Have you ever held a pen, not just to drive, but to study stressfully from early morning until midnight? Please type 1 in the chat. I don't see many number one. Maybe you have a good childhood. Because I was also that student. School gave me not only knowledge, but also painful memories. Looking back, I wonder, what if my classroom has been different? What if in 1986, Vietnamese had chosen education as the #1 priority? Now let's picture Vietnam in 1986. Poor, isolated, recovering from decades of wars. We opened the door to the world. Industry and agriculture developed, but when we're busy building factories and exporting rice and coffee, what happened with our pen? Some of you may ask me, what are you talking about, Felix? Of course, Vietnam also did well with education. And yes, we did invest in education. For example, school expanded rapidly and literacy rates increased sharply, over 94% in 2000. That's incredible. But did we truly put education at the heart of our transformation? I don't think so. We all know the national motto: independence, freedom, happiness, declared by President Ho Chi Minh in 1945. But until 1986, where was independence when our classrooms were filled with memorization and obedience? Where was freedom when our students were not allowed to debate or be creative? And where was happiness when our teachers sadly survived with salaries of only around $30 a month in the late 1990s? I know 1986 was a year of survival. Families worry more about rice than about textbook. But imagine, even in that chaos, we had chosen to look at this pen and said, let's try a different destiny for Vietnam. In the same period, far away in Northern Europe, a small country made that choice. Finland, with similar insight to Vietnam, with limited resources, no oil, no massive population. In the 1970s, Finnish people invested everything they have into education. Teacher became the most respected profession. School became places of nurturing student well-being. And the result? Within just 3 decades, Finland topped education rankings and was named the world's happiest country. When I was a child, I was always punished by teachers at school for questioning and being different. That's why in 2019, when I came to Finland for a bachelor degree, I still carry more fear than confidence. I remember my very first presentation in my university. The hall was huge, bright yellow lights and filled with professor and student. My topic, how to sleep better. Compared to macroeconomics or startup ideas my school may had, I felt small. I started speaking, but halfway through, I forgot the script. My voice cracked. My body started to shake. Have you ever stood in front of a huge crowd, then your mind suddenly went blank and you felt the silence crush you? At that moment, I was sure I would be punished again, just like before. I finally stuttered into the mic. I'm sorry, I'm doing awful. My idea is too simple. And then, one professor, her name was Camilla, stood up and she smiled. A smile so warm that all the lights in the room was overshadowed by it. I can never forget her smile. She leaned into her mic and said, "It's okay, Mr. Felix. Your idea is wonderful. And you're doing great with your voice. Just breathe and start again when you're ready." Oh, I swear I nearly cried. For the first time in my life, my voice was complimented. And that's when every time I practiced this voice, a dream was cherished in me. One day, every Vietnamese could have the same smile, the same compliment, and the same educational quality without flying to Finland. May I ask you, if one supportive sentence of a professor in Finland could change me, what could our Vietnam achieve if education had been our top priority since 1986? Would we still send people abroad? Or would the world have come to Vietnam to learn from us, learn from our innovation? We might have had Nobel restaurant and even our old Silicon Valley. I know prioritizing education is never easy. It means slowing down other aspects and waiting 10 or 30 years more for results. So then maybe the question is not, what if 1986? The real question should be, what if we start now? Today, on peaceful day of the 80th independence anniversary, I'm here with you as children of Vietnam, holding this pen, not to show how great I am, but to dream with you. If we could hold the pen of education with the same pride that we used to hold weapons against enemies, then this pen still had the power to rewrite independence, freedom, happiness in every classroom. 1986 was the year of economy. So let 2025 be the year of education, and I promise I will always be here, ready to walk this path with you. Together, let's build school filled with joy and curiosity. Together, let's make teachers the true heroes and be admired as much as A-list stars. Together, let's create a future where every student can unlock their full potential and truly love themselves. And 20 years from now, at the 100th independence anniversary, we won't need to look at the pen and ask, what if? We will proudly say, this is what we chose. Thank you. Back to Thierry.
Wow, this is a very interesting speech that I heard for the meeting for tonight. Okay, and together we create the future, and together we can change everything. And we won't regret to say what if. Okay, and thank you, Toastmaster Felix Dant, for bringing us a very interesting speech today. Okay, and the next part, I would like to invite Toastmaster Nga Ninh to give a report about a timer. Okay, and welcome to the stage, Toastmaster Nga Ninh.
Yes, the length of the speech is Toastmaster Tran Nguyen, 7 minutes and 6 seconds. Toastmaster Felix Dang, 7 minutes and 10 seconds. And for our timer, our counter report is blank because both speakers gave great performance today. Congratulations. So back to you, Toastmaster Trúc Lê.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nga Ninh. And we have the time for voting now. Please, Toastmaster David Chung, please have to put the form. Okay, I see the form now.
All right.
And everyone, sorry. Yeah, and everyone please have to vote for the best speaker, repair speaker for tonight. 1 minute for voting. Okay, if you have done, you can stay done in the chat box. Okay, I see almost a few already done for the voting session. Okay, and we move to the evaluation part. And for this part, I would like to invite Toastmaster Nga Ninh to inform about the timer again for the evaluation section.
Yeah, for evaluation session, each speaker will have 3 minutes and 30 seconds. At 2 minutes, I will change my green background. 2 minutes and 30 seconds yellow background and red background at 3 minutes. So back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you for sharing the rules of the time for today. And I would like to invite Evaluator 1, Toastmaster Thiết Vũ. Toastmaster Thiết Vũ, welcome you to the stage for evaluating for Speaker 1.
Rang, rang, rang. What if your parents are calling you? Remember that families are your root. What nurture us is a beautiful message from Toastmaster Tran. And today, Toastmaster Tran requested me to evaluate her speech based on 2 criteria. The first one is the content, and the second one is the fluency. If I look at the content, I saw that Toastmaster Tran did very good job in the opening. She has strong opening. If you notice, did you hear the sound of the phone? Did you hear the conversation between Toastmaster Tran and her mother? Can you imagine the scenery that she was on a rush to take her father to the hospital? It's a really strong opening with emotion. It contains 3 elements: hear, see, and feel, that really help the audience to imagine what happened and to capture the audience to the story. Is what Toastmaster Tran did very good. And the second one, is the story. It's very, very emotional story. How and all of us can relate, because when we see our parents growing old, when they are sick and when they are in hospital, it's really emotional. And then she also have really strong closing. She mentioned against the sound rang 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 from that she used from the beginning, and then once again to recall us about the time that we can stand by with our family, with our parents when they are in need. And for the recommendation, she has two messages. Families are our root, and dreams give us the wing. They are beautiful. I love the message. But I feel that for the first message, I really feel it. For the second message, I think she need to spend more time to help us understand that how dream give us the wings to fly up high. So because her story contained two messages, so if she can distribute the time equally to both messages, so that we can absorb the message deeply, and we can use it in our life immediately. So overall, Toastmaster Tuyền did very good job. She gave us really beautiful message and timeless one, that we treasure our time with our family, and where nurture us to growth, and family is our root, that we will stand by them when they are in need. And for the second message, it need more time to develop the story. Yeah, back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Thiện Vũ, for giving very useful evaluation to help Toastmaster Tuyền Nguyễn to improve more for her next speech. Okay, and the next evaluator 2, I would like to invite evaluator 2, Toastmaster Golden. Welcome you to the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Have you ever wondered what if Steve Jobs had a political agenda and began to talk like Obama? I think that's what we saw today. Felix, Toastmaster Felix, looks to me like Steve Jobs because of his turtleneck, black attire, and his very inspirational speech reminds me of Obama. And like repetition is one thing that Felix did very well. The question, what if, and you can see that he weaves together the speech. He kind of sandwiches his personal story between two passages of what if. He began with what if in 1986 Vietnam focused on education instead of other things, industrial development, etc., etc. And after his personal story, he circled back to that what if question. And that is something you want to do when you prepare your speech, prepare and deliver your speech at Toastmaster. Tie everything together like that and add your personal anecdote in between. And the third thing I noticed is his voice, right? His Finnish professor complimented him on his voice. What else can I say? His voice really nice, really warm, and it's really expressive. Um, Probably because he's deeply passionate about this topic. When you're passionate about something, it shows. So that's why an advice is to choose something that you hold deeply in your heart. But hand gestures is also a strength. He used his hands very well. Open hand gesture in 1986, open his hand, our country opened the economy, and he gesticulate to emphasize his voice. Um, But improvement also about the hand first. Because of his camera setting, sometimes we didn't see his hands very well. Sometimes his hands were kind of below the camera. Yeah, just like my bad camera setting today. He did much better than I do right now. But that is something that Felix could consider. Maybe you can move a bit further away from the camera to show the upper half of your body like this. Yeah, maybe you show it to your waist level. So when you gesticulate like this, we can see it well. And lasting improvement about your voice. The first question you asked, did we really focus or did we do something? Yeah, I remember there was one question, did we do this or that? And then you say, I don't think so. That was kind of rush for me. If you could pause a little bit, 1 or 2 seconds to let the question sink in the listener, that would have a much, much more powerful effect. And you will be able to inspire more people for your course, education. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much for your evaluation for speaker two. And I also love his voice a lot. It is very warm, nice, and impressive. And I also love some repeated words that he repeated many times, what, if, and together. And I would like to invite Toastmaster Nga Ninh for voting for the timer section.
Yes, the length of Toastmaster his speech is 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Toastmaster Golden 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So we have only Toastmaster Golden is qualified for voting.
Okay.
So back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nga Ninh. And today we just have one person. Toastmaster Golden is well qualified for voting, so maybe we don't need for voting for this session. And we move to the next part. The next part is the valuation for training sessions, and I would like to invite Toastmaster Tung Hik. Welcome to the stage, Toastmaster Tung Hik.
Okay. It's time for me to give some big round of applause for Bill, but it's because of time limitation and it's quite late now, so I'm going straight forward to the detail, okay? So what about what he did very well in the meeting session, in the training session? Is that in the first part of the meeting, he revised the debate structure, which we have two team affirmative and also negative teams, and also he's bring a lot of examples that we can learn from it. Moreover, his detailed contents is another good point for him about the common logical fallacies, and then the size, and also the adding image and also the visual aids that he brings into the topic here is very, very approachable and also easy to understand more. But there's something that he can improve for the next time. I maybe say that is some drawbacks that he made. It depends on not only his ability and also time limitation. It's also about the requirement and also the effective audience too. So let me take a citation. Debate is the art of persuade, which is Bill also said before, but he has to say that in the first part, in the very, very first part of the meeting, to make sure that everybody understand well why they are here and listen to you, Bill. So please focus on the reason why they have to listen on your training session. It's very, very important. If you cannot attract them at first, it may cause a big problem, like you can see in the training session. Like I take Miss Ngọc Mỹ debate session as an example, right? Bill said before, you mustn't do some other citation as a quote or some argument, and she do the wrong thing immediately right after Bill's Bill advice. So it's the result of it. So I also give Bill some rooms for improvement. It's always essential for you to, like, you have in the part of common logical fallacies, you should make one motion and also analyze it. What is the right thing to do and also what is the wrong thing to do? It's easier for listener to do rather than you bring like 5 or 6 different motion and you analyze it, and each example is very rarely discrete. It's very discrete, and I really not enjoyed it at all. Moreover, it's a big problem of time controlment, because you only have 50 minutes to facilitate the training session for all the audience here. So you are really lack of time, and guess won't have the abilities to conduct on acceptable debate speech. Is So you have 50 minutes and you do it for 30, like nearly 30 minutes. It's not only time consuming, but it's also decrease the efficiencies. So my solution for this problem is that you can share a video on the good debaters and also highlight valuable spot and also point of view or knowledge that we can learn from them. All in all, I really appreciate Bill's effort to bring debates to all the audience and Toastmaster in C-level here, but I think we have to revise and check everything out and make sure everything is okay before the meeting start. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tung Hee, for your evaluation for the training session. And I would like to invite Toastmaster Hương Lee, our general evaluator for this session for today. And maybe she is the good listener to listen from the beginner until now. Okay, and welcome to the stage, Toastmaster Hương Lee.
What if today is a movie? It's gonna be my favorite movie in the whole month. Because it gives me a roller coaster of emotion. And I also cannot stop laughing when I look at the chatbot. It's like booming every time. So it's a really great movie. It's because of you, all of you here. As a keynote holder and at the audience, you really take great effort until the very last moment. And now I would love to share some of my my thinking on the whole on my favorite movie today. First of all, we have the MC Toastmaster today, Trúc Lê. Wow, I love the way Toastmaster Trúc Lê leads the whole meeting very smoothly at the very beginning to the end. She shared to me that it's the very first time she does the MC at the C-level, but I don't think it's the first time. It's really like I have to say very smoothly and very flexible in the way she leads a meeting. One more thing I see Toastmaster did so well that I'm very impressed that is she recapped on something some speaker said. For example, after the stable topic section, after the training section, she reminded us some beautiful quote or sentence or message. It's a great reminder for all the audience and as me to listen to important thing again. And yeah, it's really good when we recap something after a section, and it's could be better when we can consider time because we are over time a little bit too much. So let's be flexible a little bit and maybe run everything faster and maybe we even skip something, but we lead the show. Like look at the buzzer time and flexible a little bit. Okay, but in general today, Toastmasters took lead the meeting real smoothly, and I hope to see her in a different role in the meeting. Next, Toastmaster Maggie. Wow, very, very creative girl, very well prepared section. I see, and I, as me, and I believe you are the same as me, we are look like lost in a magical world with a lot of beautiful picture and thought-provoking question. I love the way Toastmaster Maggie also wrap up some answer from speaker. It's great like reminder for beautiful things, beautiful message. So creative, great thought-provoking question. And actually, because of that, he also encouraged some people to involve into the section. So great. And just one more sharing is when we invite the speaker into to answer, let's stop sharing because at that moment we can fully pay attention to the speaker. The only one improve, only one feedback. But in general, I love the table topic section so much. I love the activity. I love the picture and thought-provoking question. Thank you for bringing to us a really new, fresh of table topic section. Next, to have two evaluators today, Toastmaster Tiet and Golden. Wow, in general, we can see two evaluators have a lot of beautiful to share. And into the wrap up, whenever you guys take on the role as evaluator, I have just two like suggestions or sharing to you. First of all, let's share to the speaker which the purpose of the speech is really important. Did she or he match the purpose of the speech? It's like did she match the goal of the speech? And next one, let's wrap up the key point at the end in a simple way. It's very important. But in general, two evaluators today did really great job. And last but not least, that Toastmaster here give us a beautiful sharing about training. Appreciate about his sharing because he have a real new perspective, fresh new perspective. Appreciate that. And but in general, today meeting, as I say, is one of my favorite movie. It's Home. I love all the like beautiful message you gave, and it also give me a lot of emotion. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate your time and your great effort today. I hope I can see you in every meeting with a lot of story to share. Thank you. Back to you, TLD.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Hương Ly, for helping us to have more information to do better for next time. And we move to the final part for today. Okay, it seems that a long meeting for today because it's over time. Okay, and I would like to invite our David Tang to share it about the award announcement. Welcome to the stage, Toastmaster David Tang.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the evening. Well, Toastmasters and guests, at the same time, please remember to vote for the best role holder too. We have 4 awards tonight. Wow, best role holder.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry.
after this, since I'm using the phone, I will share the certificate to either Queen Anne or our VP, Madam VP or our Madam President. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, David Tang. And I forget for this road. Okay, please have to vote in the chat box. We already have the link, and please have to vote for the best key holder, key role holders for today. Okay, 1 minute for voting. Okay, almost a few already done, right? Okay. Okay, thank you for your voting. And during the term, maybe David Thang, you need time to prepare for certificates, right?
Yeah, it's almost done. Let me check again before I send the link to Madam. I will send the link personally to you, or who you announce it. I can announce it, but I'm not in the time. In the agenda is me who announced, but someone needs to share.
I will share.
David, can you? Okay.
All right, I'll
Okay.
share to Madam VP.
Yes. Okay, David, thank you for the announcement. So I will push. You can announce, David. I will next slide.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam VP. Let me announce the winners for tonight. Da-da-da-dun.
Du-du-du-du.
The best. Before that, let us present the certificate to our trainer tonight. That is Toastmaster Bill Tran for successful delivery of the training debate basics logical fallacies.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you for all your effort.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that means a lot. Thank you.
Now we move on to the best of belief.
Speaker of
Is the picture
today.
ready? Toastmaster Felix, very obvious. Congratulations, most favorite prepared speaker. Toastmaster Felix, Mr. Handsome,
Mr. Handsome
our
winner.
patriot for tonight.
Okay. Congratulations, Felix. And then
Next,
is our best evaluator obviously goes to
Toastmaster Golden.
Yay! A reminder that you should be in time as the first criteria for winning anything.
I shall put that in most favorite and in time evaluator. Congratulations.
Okay.
And next, our best table topic speaker goes to Toastmaster Holin. Well, it's been a long time since we've seen you. Well done. Congratulations to you.
Oh,
Toastmaster
congratulations, Holly.
Holin.
Yes, we hope to hear you speaking more. Yeah, it's right enjoyable. Thank you, Holland.
And finally, our best role holder, most favorite or best role holder for tonight goes to
Da-da-da-da!
Toastmaster Bill Tran again. Oh, congratulations.
Ooh, congratulations, Bill. Would you like to say something for for this?
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should turn my video on again. Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, thank you for the evaluation and congratulations to all of you who participated. It is very hard, especially when you have a very quick 15-minute training session, but well done to all of you.
Right.
That's all for me. Congratulations. And that's all for me. Back to you, Madam President.
Yes, to Lee Tenki.
Okay, so yeah, we we all know the winner about her in the meeting already. But once again, I believe that today's meeting provoked a lot of emotion inside us because it touched about the deeper emotion related. Okay, so as I said to you at the very beginning, I hope you always keep like give a question for us. What if, what if, what if? Because of that question put us to the creativity, right? So once again, thank you so much everyone for joining with us today. I'm so happy, truly happy so grateful to see all of you guys still here until this very moment, because even though we are over a lot of time, but you still are here with me. I see your face still bright a lot. So I strongly believe you receive a lot of good things for today. I hope you will bring that spirit in every meeting of sea level, and I hope to see you in every Saturday bi-weekly. Once again, thank you so much. I love all of you guys so much. Hey, do you need to take one more picture at the end, like to celebrate all the people still with us until now? Okay, let's take the last picture, everyone. And let's smile. I want you to leave the meeting with a great smile, okay? Okay, let's smile, everyone. Open the camera. Smile. Yeah. Okay, who take the pictures? Dave? Okay, great. Thank you, guys.
Okay, let's shoot a lot of hearts, shoot up, and you can even yawn if you want to yawn right now.
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hearts, everyone. Shoot heart. Finally, the meeting's over. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes, a lot of heart.
Okay, got a picture.
Okay, a lot of heart and a lot of smile for the picture, for to the end of the meeting. Thank you so much. Hope to see you next.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you again.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye guys. Thank
Bye
you.
everyone. Bye.
Okay.
What a meeting.
Bye.